Welcome back. The Wisconsin Humane Society rescues animals. That's important work, but is also a place where kids can have fun and learn the value of caring for all sorts of creatures.
Cherisse LeJeune is here with more on children's programs at the Wisconsin Humane Society, and she also brought along a cute thing that you can have. Hi, Cherisse.
Hi, good to see you both. This
He's
is
a little nervous, I think.
He's a little nervous. He's a little camera shy, but once he settles in and gets close to you, he is the most mellow little puppy ever. He loves just to lay in your arms. He's only 2 months old, so he is just a baby.
Yeah.
But it's a really great time. You know, a lot of. I know. Look at the way he's sitting. Look at the way he's sitting.
You gotta get a little bit wider shot.
He is so cute.
He's just chilling.
Is this when he's out and about and walking around? Is he this chill too?
He is, yeah. He's a little bit more timid just by nature, but you know that's something that as he grows up with you and gets more confidence, he's going to really come out of his shell.
So who do you think would be a good person for this dog? Like almost an elderly maybe?
I think more so, you know, a family maybe with older kids.
Yeah.
You know, just somebody who maybe has had dogs before and can help bring him out of his shell. Especially for puppies, you know, they're so young right now. So as they grow older with you and gain confidence, they're really going to get playful. This little guy is just the most mellow little guy, but like I said, I have seen him play before. I think a really nice, quiet family, maybe with older kids, would be perfect for him.
And a good thing to know is maybe he's going to get about yay big.
He's going to be a good medium-sized dog.
Medium-sized
dog. We estimate that he's a shepherd mix, but I think that he's not going to be huge. I think he's going to be a more medium-sized dog. Just looking at his paws and
I would buy him a new bed all day long.
Yes, snuggle with this little man. I know.
Day long.
So
he's
cute.
already neutered. He's microchipped. He's vaccinated.
He's ready to go.
He's ready to go, and he's available at our Ozaki campus, and we open at 2 today.
At 2
He's going to be
Yes.
gone.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about kids, because you do wonderful things to help educate kids about animals and how to treat animals kindly. You can do a birthday party at the Humane Society. You encourage Girl Scouts, Boy Scout clubs, groups like that to visit, to make it a date and come and learn.
Absolutely. No, we have something for everybody, all ages. There's a lot of various types of clubs and groups. We have year-round programs. For example, you mentioned birthday parties. So any kids 6 to 12, it's a really great experience to come in, meet with a little pup like this little guy, do some arts and crafts, have a tour of our shelter, see our vet department, see our transformation department, see where the animals stay and where they're taken care of, and then be able to be around your friends and celebrate your birthday. It's a really unique experience.
And you even have something for older, like teenagers, older kids?
We do, yes. One of our groups that we have is the Junior Veterinary Club. It's basically a time for kids that are ages 11 to 14 to come out to our Milwaukee campus and really get to work with the vet department and see what they do. You know, maybe that's something your child is potentially interested in.
A career path.
A career path, the medical side of things. So it's a really, really great opportunity. We also have our Young Advocates Club, which is for kids ages 13 to 18. It's a really great way to empower kids to really support animals and to really take action while having a fun time with their peers too. So for any of those animal lovers who are very passionate about helping animals, maybe working on legislation in the future, it is a really great thing for teens in our community to do. That's at both our Milwaukee and Ozaki campus.
Well, that's a tough group to sort of entertain and engage. So I think it's great that you have a program specifically for teenagers, because there are a lot of kids who I think have a leaning toward animals and they want to start early in doing more things that they're really interested in. Programming for young kids 2 to 4 specifically. Now, does that include Critter Camp? Because I know one thing about Critter Camp is you have it in the summer and it's wonderful, but you could also take Critter Camp over the Christmas break, the winter break, as well as spring break.
Yes, it's offered. We have spring, which is coming up in March, and that's for kids ages 8 to 12. Again, great thing. You can make crafts that pertain to animals, do a lot of humane education. They get tours as well, so it's a really great few days that kids get to spend at the shelter. But we do have a summer camp for kids, as well as our Balwar Blizzard Camp, which you mentioned before, Molly, and that's in December. So a lot of really great things. We have our Kids Night Out, which is on Fridays. It's basically a pizza party with animals. So who wouldn't want a more fun time?
It's nice too for maybe kids who don't grow up with animals in the house.
Yes.
This exposes them, and I like what she said, treat animals kindly. Learn young.
Exactly, and that's something too where it's not just teaching them about compassion towards animals, but really about compassion towards their community, the environment, their peers. years. So that's something we really try and instill in the kids too when they're at the shelter, while having fun with animals and really learning at a young age. You mentioned the 2 to 4 group. We have a Tales and Trails Storytime, and that's at our Milwaukee campus, and that's something that little kids can come in. They get to hear a story pertaining to animals, do some fun activities, and meet with an adoptable animal afterwards.
So cute. Like Quentin, who's available for adoption. 2 o'clock today is when they open at their Ozaki campus, which is located on West Decorah Street in Saukville. The phone number, 262-377-7580, or go to wihumane.org, because that's where you can find out all about the programs for kids starting as young as 2 and going all the way through their teenage years, which is awesome. I know Quentin's going to find a good... He is cracking me up.
Immediately. He's gone.
He's
got
just
home.
snuggling here. I know, on a cool day like this, you
Are
wouldn't
you
want to
sure
snuggle
he's not
with
just
him.
sleeping?
He is so cute. Thanks so much, Cherisse.
Thank
Good
you
to
so
see you.
much.
Thank you.